to Logan. I gotta get to him right now. Logan! Logan, open your door right now! We got bad guys chasing me! Code 11! Oh. Jake? Logan, I got some really bad guys after me. I'm gonna need your help. Logan, I stole these files and they're trying to track me down. Inside these, it tells us that box fort tree houses are high up. Like, not on the ground, Logan, high up.
Jake, what do you mean? Everyone knows tree houses are high up. It's literally a tree house up in the air.
What do you mean everyone knows it? No, Logan, I'm trying to tell you box fort tree houses are not on the ground. I mean, they could be 10, 20 feet in the air. And then these files prove it. Do you know how much trouble I have to go through to get these?
I don't know why you've been going through so much trouble to get these files. I mean, everyone knows tree houses are tall.
Tell me I can go on Google right now and type in tree house and it would, oh, I get it, tree house, trees are tall. Oh, I didn't think that through. Okay, well, hold on. Guys, yeah, there's no need to chase me anymore. Yeah, you just go on Google and Google it, and everyone knows that. But good chase, good chase. See you guys next time. If what you're saying is true, then that means we have no data on what could happen if our box fort falls. I mean, if we're gonna be doing a 24-hour box fort treehouse, before we do that, we need to figure out what could happen if a box fort falls from a high up space. I think we need to do a box fort drop test.
Hey yo, what's going on guys? It's Papa Jake here from Team Epiphany and we are back with a brand new video, and today guys, I have a question for you, a very important question that you need to answer right now. Do you like this camera or do you like
this camera? Because they are two different cameras, guys, and honestly we can't decide which one we prefer to use. So let us know down below, do you like hashtag camera 1 or hashtag camera 2? But guys, either or, we are back, and today we are gonna be doing the world's first box fort drop test video. That's right guys, we are preparing to do a Logan, it's not watering grass time. What are you doing over there?
As you know, we just got back from VidCon and Jake, our grass is really dead, so I kind of have to water it.
Logan, watering grass is not fun, okay? We're doing fun stuff only in this video. Fun stuff only from now on. And that is gonna start with the box fort drop test, because we need to see what would happen to it if we are in fact gonna do the 24-hour treehouse challenge. Now, in order to do this, guys, we are gonna have to go in the car and make a little bit of a trip back to our old house because, well, there's nowhere to drop it here. I mean, I could drop it off that thing, but that's pretty small. And I mean, we could drop it off there, but that's also not very high up, all right? We need to simulate the max height, which is why we're gonna be taking it to a full-on out bridge and dropping it there. But don't worry guys, we're gonna bring some other stuff along with us because I've always wanted to do a drop test. So I kind of want to see what happens when I drop like some soda bottles or maybe a watermelon, you know, some fun stuff like that. But then we will get to the serious science stuff where we figure out exactly if a box fort can survive a drop of that magnitude. Also guys, if you are just clicking on this video, do not forget to join the Papa Jake family. Become a family member by hitting that subscribe button down below, and of course hitting that little bell button. You guys want to make sure you hit that so you never miss a brand new and awesome video. And also guys, if you haven't checked it out already, I just uploaded my brand new music video, School's Out for Summer. It went up a few days ago. It's live on the channel right now. But if you guys haven't seen it, I will have a link in the description down below. I always put videos in the description down there that you guys may have missed. So go take a look down there, see if there's any videos you might have missed, and go check them out because you always want to stay up to date with Papa Jake videos so you guys never miss an amazing video. But we gotta get going now. All right guys, so we got everything all loaded up in here. We've got our cardboard. We've got this, which we're gonna actually use for the X to mark the spot where we drop everything. We're heading over to the old house now. We got everything in the back. We are ready to do this drop test. I'm super excited to do this drop test. We have done something similar to a drop test before. If you guys remember, we did the flying box fort, and that's actually where we're gonna be going and using that bridge from the last video there. So as you guys can see, we've kind of done something like this, but this time we are not going to try and make this thing fly at all. We're not adding padding or anything like that. We're just going to throw it off the bridge and see what happens. And I'm really excited to see what some of these other items do, because I want to see if they're just going to like explode or maybe not break at all. It's going to be interesting. But Logan, I was thinking, dude, does this car have a good sound system?
One of the best sound systems.
Oh, dude, I've got an idea. All right, I've got a pretty cool song we can play on the way there. You ready for this, guys? Yeah. Brand new Papa Jake song in Logan's car.
come by a place, it can get insane. Cause Jake got the tools, but I got the brains.
Alright guys, so we're back at the old house now, and we've got all of our supplies here, which means it's time to start building this thing, Logan, okay? We're gonna be using our cardboard here to make a 1x1 box fort with a window and everything, you know, our normal box fort would have. Obviously, when we do the 24-hour treehouse challenge, it'll probably be a little bit bigger, but this will be a good base to do our test with. So on top of that, we've got this massive piece of paper here, which we're gonna use as our drop test zone. We're gonna put a big X on here, and we're gonna try and hit it for, you know, bonus points and stuff like that. Aside from that, guys, we've got a bunch of stuff that we're actually gonna be dropping, which I'll pull out later, but before we do that, I think we gotta start building this thing.
And guys, I don't know if you've ever seen this, but we're building this fort with a method called the pop-up method. So with this, you build the fort, but it can also fold, and then when you're at the destination, it just pops open.
It might look like just one slab of cardboard, but in fact, this is an entire box fort ready to pop up whenever we need it.
All right, there we go. Now we have our drop zone.
It looks like it's time to move over to the bridge, but first, guys, we've got to choose what we're actually throwing off this bridge. So let's head upstairs and pick not only what we're throwing off, but also what we're going to put in this box fort to see if they can survive falling. Which means, Logan, I think we have to talk to the eggs.
No, not the eggs.
Yeah, the eggs. Here they are. Oh, okay, all right. Everyone settle down. Yep. You're all gonna get a chance. To, all right.
Papa Jake.
Just calm down.
I'm Mr. Apple, and I like to fall from high places. Please, can you pick me?
What? Why do you like falling? How do you even know that's what we're doing? All right, look, Mr. Apple, you just stay over there. We're definitely gonna use you. Guys, I need two of you to pilot the box fort. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna pick eeny, meeny, miny, you two. You two get to go. Oh, okay, you know what? You all get to come. You guys are gonna get thrown off, not in the box. You guys will be in the box. All right, only if you be quiet.
He picked me! He picked me too! Yay!
Can't stop these guys. Just keep on. All right, guys, we just made it to the bridge. Check this out. This is so high up. It's like higher up than I remember. So we've got all of our supplies here with us. I've got all of the test subjects, like the Mountain Dew 2-liter, or of course, Mr. Apple.
Oh, I can't wait!
Yeah, no, we're gonna get to that. Don't worry. But first things first, we gotta pop up the actual box fort itself and get it ready, and of course, set up the drop zone below. Okay, guys, so we've got the eggs here, and I'm now attaching them into the pilot seats, which will be inside this box fort. Now, these eggs are gonna replicate both me and Logan. So over here we got Logan, he's all nice and happy, and over here we got me, equally nice and happy. Except in the next 2 minutes, we're gonna throw them off this. So I don't know what's gonna happen to them, but what we're also gonna do is we're gonna strap a GoPro inside here so you can actually see the box while it's falling from all different angles. Now Logan is heading down there to set up the X, so he's actually gonna set it up down here. So, and guys, I wanna know, leave a comment down below. Do you guys think that the eggs inside this box fort will survive, or do you think they're gonna crack? I mean, we built our box forts pretty well, and if we're doing this test to see what will happen to us if we fall out of a box fort treehouse, I hope they don't crack, but only time will tell. So place your bets down below in the comments, and let's start this test.
All right, guys, so we have the X, and we are ready to drop the first item.
In 3, 2, 1.
Guys, egg went everywhere. Egg even went on me.
That was like a huge bang, and then they just like exploded. That was crazy. I had no idea that was gonna happen. I think next up should be an orange crush container. We're gonna shake it up and test it out. Let's see if this thing explodes, or maybe, you know, just kind of hit the ground and nothing will happen. And here we go in 3, 2, 1. And there it goes. It exploded. I did not actually think that was gonna happen. It started swirling around a bunch. I can't wait to see that on the slow-mo.
Oh, guys, it actually smells like orange crush. It went everywhere.
So before we do the 2-liter, I think it's time to try Mr. Apple. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Not too bad for Mr. Apple. I mean, actually, I shouldn't say that. I'm not down there. Logan, how is he?
Not great.
Uh-oh, he's not great. All right, Mr. Apple didn't make it, unfortunately. I was expecting him to maybe just kaboom, but he didn't do that. He kind of just broke chunks off of him. So definitely better than the eggs. Maybe we should have put Mr. Apple in there, but either or, it was a pretty cool experiment. Want to see that one in slow-mo. But guys, now before we get to the big box fort, we have one last thing to test out, and I'm super excited. It's the 2-liter Mountain Dew. 3, 2, 1. So So it didn't kind of like fire off like a rocket like I thought it might have, but it definitely went everywhere. We've got the fort here with our eggs inside, as well as a GoPro to monitor what's happening as it falls. And keep in mind, guys, this is what would happen if our box fort treehouse did by chance collapse. And we got to use this data so that we can improve our box forts to make sure if we do a 24-hour box fort treehouse challenge, well, this doesn't happen to us, or, you know, maybe it just survives. Again, place your bets in the comments down below, but let's get this set up and throw it off. 3, 2, 1. Actually didn't sound too bad at all.
Jake, you gotta check this out.
What is it? Are they alive? No way. Guys, the eggs are perfectly intact. Is there even a scratch on these things? The eggs perfectly survived. Okay guys, so as we were cleaning and getting everything ready, I noticed something in the woods. Guys, check it out. So over there by this tree, I saw like something brown. At first I thought it was just kind of like a log or something, but then I noticed it was man-made. And I didn't really want to go over, but then Logan mentioned that it looked kind of like a chest. And I think that's what it is. So I'm gonna bring you guys over. Let's see if we can figure out what this thing is. Guys, check this out. So just over here on the ground, check it out. It's like a little box or like a chest or something. I have no idea what this is or what might be inside of it. I kind of want to figure out what's inside it. Here, let's see if we can open it. It's kind of got like a seal on the lid here. It's not opening from the side. It's like some sort of chest, but it looks really old.
The Steel Company of Canada.
The Steel Company of Canada? All right, so there's no date on it, but there is some writing on this side. Of course, Logan said the Steel Company of Canada, which is pretty interesting. I don't know what could be in this thing. I mean, it's not like too heavy, but I can't get the lid off. Maybe if we bring it home, we can use like a crowbar or something, because it looks like it's nailed shut. This is really interesting. All right, guys, let's pack up all of our gear and head home. I want to see what's inside this thing.